everyone, today I'm going to be going over the new Greenville update that just released today. So we're going to look at the Discord server and check what Greenville updated. Also, I'm going to go on the main screen and I'll show you there instead because it looks different. So we're going to do that right now. Okay, so we're loading into the game and it has like a new screen. So there's also this new scroll bar on the side. And it says scroll down to see what's new. So you can't like click that, but just hit the scroll bar on the side. And it says this includes 4 jobs. So, whoa, the list is huge. Okay, so let's just start off with the 4 interactive jobs. There's Bulk, Twist, Burger House, and Greenville Post Office. So when you complete a job task, you will receive some cash. It says you can also disable job NPCs in VIP servers for roleplay purposes. Drive to earn and non-interactive jobs pay are unchanged. And also it's fall, so they changed the tree colors to orange, brown, and red. And they also added a new tree count setting. You can adjust it. It's low, high, and auto. So this will help if you are really like laggy on your computer. They also added 80 new rims at the Tires Plus. And they also added 5 more vehicle slots for the more storage pass owners. So 30 total. That is a lot. I don't have that game pass because I don't need it, but they also added 2 more for people without the game pass. They also refreshed the bulk food shop interior and added more items to the shelves. They also added the Greenville Postal Service job with a redone interactive job. Added a new prop building too. Added a new next stop. So if you're new to Greenville and you don't even know what Cenex is, it's basically next stop, but that's what older Greenville players call it. So they resized it. It's way bigger. The whole parking lot is bigger. We'll look at that later. They also added 2 new styles of houses around the map, and also when you sit down in a chair it looks different. You're in first person view. You can actually zoom in. Also a new radio system. Passengers can listen along with the driver's music. A slight muffled sound outside the car. And so if you watched one of my planned updates videos for Greenville, you saw that might have been planned. So that is really cool. And now radio stations are synced for everyone. It says added a visual indicator of changes to your balance so that it appears right below your balance. And then they also added a new loading and title screen, which you saw. They added breakable objects, so there are fire hydrants around the map that they added. So they said that they will add more soon. They also added a new brake heat. Braking at high speeds will cause your brake rotors to light up. New neighborhood area, which is near the post office. And they added adjustments to house placements around the map. And they also added pop tires enable or disable setting under settings for VIP server owners. Added a new global shadow setting. So it says shadows are disabled by Roblox regardless below graphics level 4. They also added a new Robloxia style plate, new indicator sounds. They sound so realistic now. And they also added 56 new cars, but they added 200 plus new individual cars and trims. They also remodeled some cars and added new sounds to them. They added the trucklet to the game. So it's called Celeste Truck, because like Tesla truck. It's a limited car and will be on sale until October 12th at 11:59 p.m. CST. They also have a few notes right here on the screen. It says gauge sweep only now happens when the engine is turned on and not when you get into the car. Minor road improvements near Superwitch and Twist with the nearby intersection as well as the next stop area. So yes, it does look a little different near there. It also says they reorganized dealership cars on display. Yes, they have 3 new cars on there. And they also redid the Hunty animatronic animations to be less laggy and added alley lights to various LEO vehicles. And planes are now synced up for everyone and will have a different flight path and fix some more car bugs. So there will be some bugs as this update is out, and they said they will fix it throughout today and tomorrow. So let's play the game and see everything inside the dealership, see the things that they changed. So we're gonna go inside the dealership first because that's what everyone does when there's a new update. I think there are these new desks. That's new. Okay, so first when you walk in, you see these new cars at the dealership. Wow, okay. You see these new cars at the dealership, Chrysler, Dodge, Infiniti. They had to fix this Infiniti because the wheels were not loaded correctly once the update just came out. Okay, so then over here is an S-Class. We're going to go inside the dealership and see what cars they have. Wow. Okay, so first car, they probably added a new trim to this one, but here's all the trims. Not going to go over everything because there are tons of cars that I would be going through, and I don't want to do that. So I'll go over ones that I think are new, or from what I remember. So it looks like they added this car right here, and a Porsche, a Volvo convertible, Toyota RAV4. These are all just cars that have been there. Mercedes. It looks like they updated the brake lights on this BMW, so it's more like the brake lights just look better. And then this is a Buick, I think, another Buick. And then it looks like they updated the Chrysler. That was not updated for a while. And then down the list you have a Tires Plus mobile truck, and then you have this new Audis right here, Toyota RAV4. You have a new Lamborghini convertible, a BMW coupe, a BMW Roadster. They also refreshed the lights on this Tesla Model 3, and they also tinted some of the windows, like fixed the design of the car. I'll show that later. And then you have the new Tesla Model X. They kind of refreshed it. They added the new tint and everything. Same lights on the back are the same. Or actually they could be a little different. We'll get this and see what that looks like. They also have new rims, so I'm going to choose those for now. We'll go to the Tires Plus and change the rims on that. They also updated this Audi. Before, the brake lights didn't look as nice, and now they have updated them to look nicer. I don't know what they look like yet, but I know that they updated that. And then you have some more Audi coupes, a different kind of Wisconsin State Patrol SUV, and then a Dodge SUV, a new Tesla Model Y with different brake lights. I'll show that also later. And then you have a new Chevy with updated brake lights. And then you have this new Infiniti that they added to the game, and an Aston Martin, which is in my inventory, so I'll show that later. And then we have this Mazda that they hadn't fixed for a while, but I'm sure they fixed the brake lights and the steering and everything on that car. Probably a new trim to this car because this was in the game. They probably added a new trim to this Lamborghini, added this Lamborghini convertible, added this Mercedes SUV. I'll probably buy it though, just to show you what it looks like. If we go down the list, you have a new BMW SUV with updated brake lights. Same thing for this one too. And then same thing, updated brake lights for this one. You have, is this a Ferrari? This is probably a Ferrari. And then you have a Kia Carnival. I have no idea what this is, if this is a made-up car or not. I haven't seen that before. You have a new Amazon van, another sort of supercar, whatever. You have an S-Class, which I'll show later too. And this is the Subaru BRZ. I think this is a new one. We'll probably have to try that out because it is newer, so we're gonna have to try that. And then this is the Hyundai Ioniq, I think. I don't think this car's released yet. And then you have the new Hyundai Santa Cruz, I think. Is that what it's called? Is that truck? And then you have the SUV version of it too. And then you have the Toyota GR86 or something that looks just like the Subaru. It's pretty much the same. And then you have a new Volvo SUV and the Truckla. That is limited edition and it's very expensive. I'll have to get that and try it out. So what I'm going to do is delete one car. We're going to buy that in white, or should we do the original red color? Fine, we'll do it in red. Let's see what these cars look like now. And it's perfect to try out these brake lights when it's dark. So you have these updated headlights. This wasn't like this on the Model 3 or Y. So the brake lights are also, wow, these are nice. This is cool. I'm gonna keep this. I wonder if you could tow stuff in it, like put stuff in it. Like, you know, those old, like in the older Greenville version, you were able to put chips everywhere. Like the chip would pop up in your inventory when you click it. And you can just hit delete and it'll throw the chip bag somewhere. That would be funny if you could put a bunch of chips in this truck. I don't think you can do that anymore. If you hit backspace, you'll still have the chips. But this is what the truck looks like. Here's the rims. You can get new ones probably in the rim shop. You have the new headlights, which I can't even show without staying in the car. But this is what it looks like. Also, the time doesn't work right now in the game because of the mail truck job. You can only do the mail truck job in the morning, so we'll wait for that. And then let's try the next car. Oh, well, first, let's see how this car accelerates and how it drives. I also have my turning on smooth, I think. Oh, braking mode smooth. Well, here's my settings for whatever cars I drive. If you like how I drive. Yeah, steering speed slow. Global shadows on auto. They're on auto right now. Tree count is also on auto. I'll show you that right now. So low, high, auto. Low, high, auto. I like them on high or auto. Same thing for me. Because it is just, I like all the trees. I've been wanting more trees in Greenville. So this car is really nice. So we're going to try out the next one. And it is the S-Class. You see it has new headlights. If we look around the car, we have some new brake lights. I'm so glad they added this detail to the brake lights because it just really makes every car look nicer. And here's the blinker. It also drives differently. Like, I'll go do a U-turn over here on the road. The car just drives different than a lot of the other cars that you would drive in this game. But it's still, you can drive it easily. So we're going to do a U-turn right here. And you can see that the steering is a little different. See, I'm hitting the turn. I'm hitting A and the car just turned without me hitting the W key. So yeah, that's how it drives. Let's see the next car. Also, here's the blinkers if you want to see them. Hazard lights. It's a really nice car. We're gonna go into the Tesla right now. So the headlights are different. Right when you spawn the car, you can tell they are different. They also had a brake light at the top. They didn't have that before. And so when you hit the blinker, I believe it's also the same, except they did add it right here on the side and it looks much clearer down here. Before it used to be like fuzzy. And yeah, the car pretty much drives the same. It definitely does look a lot better with the brake light at the top. Right there. So now let's spawn the new car. Also, that was a performance, another car. Wrong car. Let's spawn the Tesla Model Y. They also did refresh this one. You have new headlights on the front. And then it looks like a new front of the car right here on this bottom piece. You have new brake lights. And you also have a new spoiler. And there's this also bottom piece on the car that's like extra. So you have this like bottom plastic part on the car that's below it. And this is what the blinkers look like. And we're going to drive it around this roundabout. This is also the performance. So with the standard, I believe there are like a few little more headlight dots right here. I just got the performance because I thought it looked nicer on the front. And yeah, so let's spawn the next car, which is this older Tesla. We'll see if there's any differences compared to the newer one. So it looks like, wow, my license plate has a name on it. So it looks like everything, oh wait, hold on. I just noticed there is no brake light at the top. And is there no spoiler on this one? They removed the spoiler. There should be an option to remove it or to put it back on, because in real life the spoiler does go down when you're in par. I like the new one better. I don't like it without the spoiler. It just looks like there's something missing. Tesla Model 3. We have same kind of front as the Tesla Model Y, and then on the back of the car you can tell we have the new brake lights, blinkers. They fixed this since the beginning of the update, it looks like, because it used to be a little bit glitchy right there. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks really nice. They did the blinkers really good. They're not fuzzy anymore. I do wish that this headlight part though wasn't like this flash looking thing. It kind of looks unrealistic to me, but I think the back they did really good on. And so that was all the cars. There's pretty much nothing different besides the new cars in the game. Didn't add anything new, really no new driving system or anything.